Welcome back to another episode of K.O.R.L Radio. Here with yours truly, K.O.R.L Lindsay. I feel you.
Upstairs.
Yeah. At least they're on a little slope.
That's me leaning forward.
I feel that, Captain. I feel that.
As you can see,
Yeah.
from here all the way to the other walls, all new.
Yes.
All the trap and all that shit.
Yeah, that was a whole different pipe.
Yeah.
How was that? Was it bad with the concrete?
It was harder cut.
Yup.
I had too many water lines.
Mm-hmm.
If I'd have hit one of them water lines, it would have been terrible.
Yeah. And it was probably hard to see and stuff too.
Well, I seen it, but I'm using a sawzall, you know.
Ooh, yeah, the saw. Yeah, that's not gonna.
And then I had to cut it 3 times to get it out because it was jammed in there so tight.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't fall out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they used my own. They took them out.
You have cancer in your bone marrow?
I had bone cancer.
Gosh, Captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing great. I might have to reconsider what I said about chemo. You're doing great. You have bone cancer. You're over here changing pipes.
I mean.
Full disclosure, this man was working on my plumbing in my new apartment. And I accidentally turned the water on because he didn't really explain to me what I needed to do to not mess up whatever he was doing. And he got wet. And we got into basically a cursing each other out match after that. But after he calmed down and we started talking a little bit, I wanted to understand who he was a little bit and understand why he is working on the plumbing. Because mind you, this man is he looked about 89. He just beat cancer. There is no reason why this man should be working on the plumbing. But he knows what he's doing. And I appreciate his presence and I appreciate the work he's done. Because he's a good guy. Here's our interview. Did you see the scary baby?
Yeah. Having all this shit out here, this is a drag.
I feel that. You know, at least it's like with this, at least it's not like some obscure, like, I don't see any flags or I don't see anything that's like, like there's nobody out here. Because, some places down here, you'll see the bandits are all filled up and they're all hanging off and...
Times has changed so much, man.
Yo.
It sucks.
Columbus is changing so much and it sucks.
It does.
I came back and I was like, ugh, it's not the same. It's not the same as it was. There's too many new people that aren't from here. They're changing the culture. It's turning into Chicago. It's Chicago.
Boy, I hope not. Chicago's a mess.
Yeah, I've never been to Chicago.
They used to have $1.5 million or more. And I heard it was less than $1 million. Like 300,000 they got hit.
Really?
Yeah. There's so many vacancies.
Oh, that's how San Fran is.
Really?
Yeah. They have over 240,000 offices downtown that are vacant. That's just downtown.
Well, it's their policies and the taxes.
Yep.
My God, man, who wants to deal with that?
And when the COVID hit, they were like, "Why live here when we can live somewhere cheaper and work from home?" All the tech guys, they were like, "Well, everyone went tech. Everyone went work from home."
Right.
So they pulled out, but all the prices stayed high. No one can afford it.
Right.
It turned into a dystopia.
They'll probably tear them office buildings down.
What are they gonna build? They're gonna build sustainable living. It's literally gonna become a wasteland. It's gonna be like the cheapest rent in the nation. It's gonna be bad. They're gonna make millions off of it.
It can't be cheap. It has to be government subsidized.
Oh.
Because you can't build a new building and rent it for cheap.
Really?
It just don't make sense.
That makes sense.
I mean, if it costs millions to build it.
That makes sense. Well, you've had this one for what, 25 now? 25, 24 years?
I don't think so.
You said 2000, you got it.
In the 2000.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like 15, maybe 10.
Something like that.
Maybe 10.
I lose track. That's, on my phone. Keep track a little bit.
I feel that.
But, I don't know. I've gotten used to that iPhone, kind of. People say they can't hear me, so I either got it dirty as heck. It's pretty dirty.
Yeah, you just gotta, yeah.
How are you supposed to clean them
You're supposed to get.
See how dirty it
Yeah,
is?
you're supposed to get a paper clip.
Paper clip?
Yeah, paper clip. Get right in there.
And do you poke the holes?
Yeah, you poke it and just scoop it out. You just kind of scoop it out. There's like a tool for it. You can take it to places, get it clean, but I recommend you just do that because mine's are pretty dirty too. But at the same time, what you could get some Bluetooth headphones, some Bluetooth earbuds.
I got some.
See, and then
I just don't wear them.
You gotta wear them, then you don't have to worry about it because I don't know what. Do you know what year the iPhone is? I got the 11.
This is 14.
See, you got a new one. You got a new one. I got an old one. So.
My daughter was at the store. They gave it to her for free.
Oh, that's nice.
And she just gave it to me.
That's
It
really
ain't
nice.
the Pro.
Right, but it's a good one.
It was free.
Yeah, free. That's good as heck. I didn't even.
Yeah, it's like $1,000. You know.
Well, yeah.
The best part of $1,000.
Right. Is your daughter with you and Irene?
Yeah,
That's what's up.
but she's 30,
Gosh.
35 or something. And I wanted her to have. She just had a kid. She's got to do everything right. And she just had a baby. She just turned 3.
Oh.
So grandkids 3. Some grandkids are pushing 30. You know?
Yeah. You had kids like 10 years apart?
No, but we did. We had them until it was better, and then she'd get pregnant again. So it was five, maybe 6 years apart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes
The
sense.
youngest is old now. Shit.
Older than 25?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, I don't know how old you are, to be honest.
You're as old as you feel.
Right? I always say he's 68.
I'm a little older than that.
Age is just a number.
Yeah.
There's this dude on my job. He just had I think it's like his 82nd birthday, and he walks around the whole building. His whole job is walking around the building checking like safety things.
That's good.
And I always ask him, I'm like, how are you doing this at your age? And he's just
Right.
keep on moving.
That's how you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Keep on moving.
And he's probably got good genes. You know?
Yeah. He looks like he looks really put together. Like he looks like what's it called? Like a little mouse.
Really?
Like a little
Is
mouse.
it small?
Yeah, little small guy. But
I told you about that dude doing my concrete.
with
I hired a concrete guy, and he was 84,
whoa,
and he was out there picking and
doing the whole thing.
shoveling. It wasn't just telling people what to do. And that was probably 6 or 7, 8 years ago. I bet he's still alive.
I bet. I mean, moving like that's crazy. At 80 something.
84 years old.
Gosh.
He poured my concrete.
This concrete?
No.
Another place?
Yeah. No.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And
to
every
me.
time I think about getting old, I think of him. So if he can do it at 84,
You can do it at any age.
Yeah.
It's weird to think like 40 years ago were the 80s. Whoa, so you were like grown in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
Were the 80s fun? My bosses are 30 and 35, right? Like they're like 30 and 40, and they talk about the 80s and the 90s like it was this amazing time. And then the internet ruined everything.
It was so amazing.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Fucking disco. Disco ruined music.
That's an interesting take.
And then during the 80s, it just went away. And
Disco or
disco.
Oh.
It kind of evolved.
dissipated? Yeah, turned into a bunch of other genres. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like the end of the 70s.
Of the acoustic guitar and the
Yeah, that was still going on.
What did it change about music?
You know what disco is?
Yeah, it's like it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, you get up there and dance for it.
So music stopped being about like heart and feeling. It started being about dance and dance.
Oh. But the country today is like rock and roll was in the 60s.
Oh.
They don't have that twang. They got rid of the twang.
The twang,
much.
yeah, they got rid of the sauce.
But they can play guitar just as good as
anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I would say that too. It's very robotic to me when I see it, and I'm just like, why does this have no soul? Where's the soul at? They're playing from.
That even went away.
Yeah, soul music stuff.
I mean, they left. Where were they? Were they in Cleveland?
Who?
The soul music. What they did, they moved their offices out to California.
Yep.
And that pretty much killed them.
Ate them up. Ate them straight up.
Killed them.
Yep. They got eaten up by pop culture.
But a lot of the guys are still around. But
they're
the Impressions and all that, man. I mean, that was great music.
Temptations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm always listening to like Duke. I say Duke Ellington. That's a little earlier than them, but like Duke.
It was.
But all music nowadays samples those music, and that's the best music. You can't make anything better than that, The old type of music, like the real soul, the real true music is the only music that actually matters in the world.
Yeah.
And everyone's just trying to mimic it, but they're mimicking it and then trying to make money off of it instead of like back in the day when they were doing that, they were making money. Don't get me wrong, but like
not like today.
Not like today. They were doing it for the soul and the passion of it, They were doing it because they loved it.
In fact, when rock and roll first started, they wasn't making nothing.
Yeah, they made nothing. Yeah.
And Sly and the Family Stone was the first group to be offered $1 million, and they turned it down.
Sly and the Family Stone?
Yeah.
That's cool as heck. I didn't know that.
They turned it down because they didn't want to sell out. Everybody was selling out.
Everyone was selling out for the cash. That's what selling out means.
It was kind of like behind the scenes. But they offered them $1 million, and they turned it down. That's pretty crazy.
That's pretty nice.
$1 million back then would be a ton of money.
Yeah, that's billions. That's billions today. Because like, when did that happen? Like in the 60s?
Probably around the late 60s.
Late 60s?
Early 70s. You're right, it's right there.
Yeah. I try to tell people that's not a long time ago. Like a lot of people you see nowadays, they were alive in the 60s. My dad was born in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? Most people, I don't know. I think that's interesting because people think about the 60s like they have like that old thing.
Right.
People think about that like it was far time ago. And I'm like, guys, that's like 55 years ago. That's not long ago at all. At all. That's so close.
It's almost like there was no time before I was born.
Right? I feel that.
But it was, World War II was just ending. It was boom time.
Oh, the booming 20s.
Except for the Korea.
Oh, yeah.
But,
was school different? I bet the whole world was different back then, actually. Everything has changed, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything that you're like, this is still the same, other than walking?
Well, I don't know.
Dang.
I mean, if anything changed, the cell phones and the internet and all that, that was
Blew it out the water.
It did.
See, and I hear that. I hear like after the internet hit, the world completely changed. And I wonder, he's like, back in the day, if you want to go figure something out, you had to go to the library.
Right.
And I'm like, what? What do you mean?
Right.
What do you mean go to the library? If I want to go to the library, I'll go read a book at a library for fun, not studying. Ugh.
And today, all them books are practically worthless.
Yeah, and I don't feel bad about it, but it's like, that's terrible. Because if the internet goes down,
no kidding.
There's nothing.
No kidding.
No one has anything.
That's worrisome, man.
It's just like, so if the internet goes down, everything's gone.
That's
everything.
Crazy.
And everyone's just kind of walking around like it's not a problem, and I'm sitting here like, so.
I don't know. I think it could be a problem.
It's going to be. Like, think about in 10,000 years, there's no records for anyone. No one has a VHS. No one has a VHS.
Right.
No one's going to have a CD player. No one's going to have anything to watch our videos or watch all these things that we're doing. That's why I always tell people, everything that's happening is extra. Life is very simple. Because none of this will ever be remembered. Cars won't even be remembered. They might find scrap of it, but they're not going to know what we did with them.
It's crazy, man.
We don't have any, I'm just saying, we don't have any video from the 1902.
Well, there wasn't much video happening. That's for sure.
What did they use? Just pictures?
Yeah, they had pictures, but it was, it wasn't like today, that's for sure.
And there came a dime a dozen, and you can't even find a picture from 1902 without it being in a museum. And I'm just like, think about our technology that's not even tangible. You can't even touch it. Right. It's not going to be around. It's not going to be around as long as that. Right. It's not even going to last 100 years.
Right.
It's not. It hasn't even been 100 years. That's what people don't understand. We're still in our century. Like, it is 2024. It'll be 100 years. At 2050 is the first time I will think it's been 100 years. Because 1950 is in my head when things started being documented better. We could people go back, but people don't go back farther than that.
Yeah, they was. Wyatt Earp was still alive in 1924.
What is that?
Wyatt Earp. The marshal from the cowboy days.
Oh,
They made all them movies about it.
Oh, the Cowboys?
Yeah, Wyatt Earp.
Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't hear. I thought you said it was an accent. I didn't understand what you were saying.
Wyatt Earp.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Wyatt Earp.
It's crazy to think that he was still alive in 1920.
Because he was such an old.
Well, you think of 1880s when they didn't have no cars or nothing. The West was. Some of them towns wasn't even there.
Oh my goodness, that actually makes a lot of sense because if you go to Franklinton, it was discovered in like 1790 something, and you think about when they were expanding. By 1880, we weren't even all the way out there yet.
Right.
That's crazy.
Oh,
and people think about it being so far away, and I'm like, dude, that's like 2-3 generations ago. There's a generation that's the second generation from that are still alive today, and people want to act like that was far time ago. It wasn't. It really wasn't.
Yeah, I remember there wasn't no freeways or nothing. There wasn't 70 wasn't there, 71 wasn't there.
Was there a lot more trees?
Yeah, it was houses.
Oh wow.
So they just like 71, they just mowed down a bunch of houses.
Really?
71, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
It is.
But that's a huge highway.
Yeah. They built that one before 70.
Woo.
Crazy.
Did they pay? I mean, I guess they paid those people, or they waited for the property value to drop so much and they became abandoned.
Yeah, it wasn't even like that.
Oh, it was a lot different back then?
Yeah, it was. The houses probably wasn't worth that much. But I remember my grandfather, his 63 Corvette. He bought one every year from 58 to... Every year he'd buy a Corvette. It was like $3,000.
Wow.
But,
back then, that's a lot, though.
Yeah, it was. But,
freaking... That's crazy to me. I bet things were a lot... Oh, the inflation you've experienced. You've had to pay so much more money as you got older.
Oh yeah. Well, my first van was like I bought a Datsun truck. It was $3,500. The next one was $5,000. The next one was $10,000. The next one was $15,000. And then $25,000. So basically the same thing.
Gosh.
But that's crazy.
You saw it in real time. You were just like every 10 years. You're like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, I'd keep until they wore out. And this one, it's just out of the world.
Like, you love it?
Oh, I don't know. I always drove vans.
Yeah.
And they quit making vans for a few years because of that chip thing. Remember? Yeah. And you couldn't beg, borrow, or steal it. So I had to have something. Well, I bought that a couple years ago.
I want a truck so bad.
I like the 4-wheel drive.
Yes.
I can get up that hill. I don't care what's on it.
See, and that's why, like, I got that one, and I got it.
I like that.
But it has no 4-wheel drive. Looking at it, you would think it's an XLE. You know what I'm saying? The RAV4. I got it. No 4-wheel drive. I was hurt. Oh, wow. I was so hurt because that's how much I bought that. It's like $20,000.
Yeah.
And
that's a good price for that.
What year do you think that is, though? It's 2013. That's over 10 years ago. Yeah.
It certainly don't look it.
I keep it clean. I keep it clean.
You keep the value up.
Yeah, because it's a 2013 and
2013, what I'm paying for it is crazy for 2013. I could have got a brand new. I could have got a 2017 4X4 for the price I'm paying for that. 2013 is that's over 10 years.
Miles too.
Yeah. I think it had like 100,000 maybe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is gonna last me another 100,000. It's a Toyota.
Right. I bought my wife a car. It was a Toyota Camry.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got, I don't think it has 20,000. It's a 2015. But, I can't drive them both. And she was too sick.
Did you get rid of it?
No, I still drive.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, I
know.
I just can't drive them both.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the one you have, so you're used to that. Switching cars is like, why?
Well, plus the tools are in there.
Yeah. I mean, what if you want to take a road trip? You might want to take that one.
Oh, yeah.
Because that one probably low mileage, This one's going to cost...
This don't have that either.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, I'm sorry, low gas mileage on the other one.
Oh.
You're probably paying out the ass for gas.
A little better.
Not much, though, with how high gas is.
It's a 6-cylinder. It's probably 15. Yeah, they might get about the same.
Really?
Yeah.
I
think I get about 15 or 18. The Toyota product does better.
This is a dumb question, but was it weird seeing gas stations pop up, or like, were there that many gas stations way back when, or no?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was gas wars and shit. The gas
What?
Be 23 cents,
What?
Oh, yeah. And they'd be having a war.
They'll be trying to outbid each other,
Yeah.
I did not. 20 cents is crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Isn't it?
20 cents is absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
When did gas start getting up there, like the 80s, 90s?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
When technology got better.
All them Arabs over there, they want to hold back the oil, so the price goes up.
Oh, that's what happened in the 80s? Shoot. Oh, well, was it because they were working with the Russians?
No, not really.
See, the way people talk about the 80s to like people like me, they make it like the Red Scare was this big thing and everyone was scared of the Russians and all this stuff was happening. They just wanted to keep their oil.
Yeah. They went bankrupt,
So they weren't selling it?
No, they were selling the oil, but, a few years ago, they said we had so much oil, we was the world's biggest seller of oil.
Mm-hmm.
We were selling it to whoever. I think we ought to keep it.
Yeah. Because right now, I don't know why oil is $4. I said gas is $4. Well, it's $3.77, but that's $4.
I saw $3.40 or something.
Oh, it might have dropped since then. I don't get gas that often. I try to go once a week.
Yeah, me too.
I don't try to go too much.
I go to Kroger's because that's where I shop.
Yep, you get the little discount.
And I get 10 or 20 cents off.
Yep, that's the best. Kroger's the best. They need to build another one over here because I'm not going to that Kroger, Captain. I'm not.
Oh.
I went to Ohio State. I'm not going to that damn Kroger.
Yeah.
I go to that one's horrible.
Yeah.
I hate it. But that's just.
I heard they was making one over on Neil Avenue.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they are. They built at Lucky's. I think they already built it though. I'm gonna have to check that one out. That one's pretty good.
Where that shopping center is down near.
That's because they're about
the park.
That's because they're about to gentrify Franklinton. So they're getting ready. Because they already started. Because as I said, I work right on Broad. Mm-hmm. So right on Broad, you take one step and you're like, oh. But you can see that there's construction going along that street, like right on a certain point, and you're like,
well, that's still close to. I've always wondered why that short west side over there got neglected because it's almost downtown.
Yeah, they were waiting for the property value to drop because that's where Franklinton was a place. It was the first one discovered. But that's where all the low-income people live. So they were waiting for the property value to stop.
Plus, I was doing a job down there. It was probably in the 80s, and it flooded,
Ooh.
and I had a pile of trash, man. It was probably 5-6 feet high.
Really?
And the flood come in there and washed it all away.
Really? Okay, that's nice.
But since then, they put that
The bridges.
across 315. You know, during a flood, they can raise part of that, block all that away.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's probably cool. See, as unsettling. Go ahead.
But it shuts down 315.
Yeah, that's probably the bad part. 315 is like the main. That's why this is going to get worse. Columbus is going to get worse because we don't have the infrastructure. We're supposed to get 2 million more people in the next 5 years. Did you know that?
Man, at first they said that, and then
They changed it.
they've doubled. You know, every time they keep adding more. I'm not sure we need all this.
We really don't, and we can't handle it. Like if you can't get down here, but there's only 2 roads to get down here,
Right.
other than the highway.
Right.
And with 2 million more people, it's going to be horrible. One accident already clogs up the whole road system.
Oh, yeah.
One accident anywhere, it's all
Right.
clogged up.
Yeah.
So like I don't know if I need to become a city planner or what I need to do to stop the people from coming.
I think they got the same idiot that made 315 and 670. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes.
So like why am I zigzagging across town to get uptown when I could just go uptown?
Right.
670. I don't even take that highway, Captain. I hate it. I cannot stand it. I cannot stand that highway. I avoid it. I'll go on High Street. I'll take 4th before I get on that highway.
Yeah, but they was talking about making 4th and Summit. You see what they're doing?
Yeah.
They were trying to make it 2 ways, but when 71 goes down, they divert the traffic over to Summit.
Yeah. Then it gets clogged.
But if you screw with that, you can't do none of that.
You're gonna mess it up because the problem is they have that one road that goes directly down that gets you to the other half, the other side of the highway.
Right.
And their issue is they're trying to segment that part off because it's the low income part. They're trying to segment it off, and they're doing it to a point where they're messing up the whole infrastructure. Because all they need to do is break up that and put 2 more highways going from that end all the way to Worthington. But they refuse to do so because they don't want those people to be able to get to the rich side of Columbus.
Well, I tell you what, they're putting a lot of money over there.
Now,
Around Cleveland Avenue
Yeah.
and all down over there.
because 5 years ago, you know what it looked like. Like no one lived there. It was basically it was the hood.
Right.
Like Parsons, it was basically the hood. And now
They put a lot of money on Parsons, that's for sure.
I lived in German Village before they started that, and I saw when the gentrification happened. There was this one little coffee shop. It was like really weird and like young. It was like in the middle of Parsons. I was like, this is weird. And I looked down the street. I'm like, oh, Children's Hospital. Children's Hospital
Oh,
bought
yeah.
out that whole street.
Oh, yeah.
But that street was a rat's nest before that.
Yeah,
And they let that happen so they could do that.
it's crazy.
That's life.
But Columbus is kind of a favorite. It ain't like Cleveland. My
Nope.
daughter lives in Cleveland. It ain't nothing like
They don't give.
this.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I went to Cleveland once, and it was a completely different experience.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like
You
Cleveland?
can drive. I don't. She goes to school up there.
Oh.
She's going to be. She is a doctor, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But you can drive 20, 30 minutes to get to the freeway.
Oh, in Cleveland?
Yeah. I mean, here, a couple of minutes and
Yeah.
you can almost get to any freeway.
That's true,
you
because
know?
our city is so tiny.
Right.
Our city is so tiny.
So she was living, I don't even know where she was living, but I drove. It's a mess up there.
They have a lot of open space. I have buddies from up there, and every time I go to another one to their house, it's like, why don't I just drive 45 minutes to get here? Like,
Yeah.
and you're still in the same city. You're like, what the heck is going
Oh,
on
yeah.
here? I will say Columbus, like, you can get around pretty quick, only because it's so tiny. But it takes 15 minutes to get fucking.
There's a lot of people here, though.
That's true, and a lot of them don't drive. I mean, a lot of them aren't from here, so they don't know how to drive.
I don't understand that.
It's very crazy. Like, how do you not know how to merge? It merges for you. It merges for just follow the road. That's all you got to do.
I got nobody who would come and pick me up. You know?
Right? Right? I feel that, Captain.
I mean, if I want to go somewhere, I don't want to walk.
I feel that.
Crazy.
When's your back start getting high? You said you were bending over walking up the stairs. When that start?
Oh no, I had cancer last month.
God.
All last year I had cancer.
God.
They was treating it, so.
Chemo?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. Well, I'm happy you're healthy.
Yeah.
What the hey, man?
Yeah, they found it like. I knew I had a bunch of pain all summer, you know.
Yeah, you just don't know
then around
why.
October, that's when I finally went to the hospital. And I you know, I had no idea.
Yeah.
And then, and boy, that chemo was something.
I bet the chemo took a lot out of you.
Oh, it fucking.
See, I always said if I ever.
Couldn't even walk.
Yeah, no. See, I always said if I ever get
If you
it.
got on the floor,
You're
you couldn't get up.
Because you were so weak from the
Yeah.
cells being killed
Yeah.
to kind of kill the.
Right.
I always tell people if I ever get cancer, I'm not doing chemo. I just let it out because like
Oh,
I don't know. It's just like for me, the chemo looks worse than the cancer because you don't know you have cancer.
Well, yeah, but look at me now. I mean,
I guess yeah.
You know, I go through a couple of months of chemo and radiation, and
Brand new.
I feel great, man.
Brand new.
I couldn't. I remember right after April, they did bone marrow shit and all that. That was pretty rough.
I bet it was painful.
I don't know about painful, but
Oh.
it was, you know, the fucking runs and puking and,
Oof.
you know, it's
Ugh.
just terrible.
Oh wait, was that before the chemo?
No, that was last.
Oh my. Oh, they did a bone marrow transfusion.
Well,
Transplant.
yeah, they took. They used my own. They took them out.
You have cancer in your bone marrow?
I had bone cancer.
Gosh, Captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing great. I might have to reconsider what I said about chemo. You're doing great. You have bone cancer. You're over here changing
Yeah,
pipes.
I mean, just think about it.
Yeah.
Everything, the bone it's either bone or blood.
Yep.
However you look at it, whatever. It was the blood wasn't right,
Yep.
but and some cancers they've made a lot of advancements on
Yeah.
this, but only like 7% of the people have this. It's pretty rare.
Yeah.
But some of them cancers, you know, like breast cancer and shit like that, if they catch it early,
They can nip
it's
it.
all about catching it early.
Mm. So go to the doctor, right? Go to the doctor.
Man, I went to the goddamn doctor and they missed it.
Oh no! See, and that's why I tell people I have
Crazy.
real bad stomach issues, and people are always like, go to the doctor. Like I have chronic pain. Like I'm on medical. I'm a disability because of it. And they're like, go to the doctor, go to the doctor. But I've gone to the doctor so many times, paid them so much money, and they're just like,
You still got to do it.
I'm like, we don't know what's wrong. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go in September to like get it re-diagnosed because they say IBS now, but when I tell you, Cap, my entire life is different because of my stomach issues.
Oh yeah, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
Because that's my worst thing. I can handle pretty much anything, but upset stomach.
Yeah. Because your gut's your second brain.
Oh yeah.
Second brain. So like I act different and great. Like because it's.
I couldn't give birth.
No.
There's no way in the world I could give birth to somebody.
My stomach hurts right now. It's hurt the whole time I've been talking to you.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like constant pain, and the reason why I was late coming
You don't
here,
have
Crohn's.
Crohn's.
That's what I think it
you
is. That's
do
what I think it is. Because I have all the symptoms of Crohn's. They said it's IBS, but I think I have Crohn's because all the symptoms I'm feeling.
If they ain't started chopping on you yet. I had a friend and his family.
Crohn's?
And they're all dead now.
Gosh.
But he was old.
Yeah.
But they start, you know, you got 100 feet in there or something. They start knocking 6 feet off at a time or something.
Oh God. Oh, you mean the ulcers and stuff?
Well, you know, they, you know, your intestines.
Yeah.
They start making them shorter, and that's a pretty terrible disease.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Like I tell you something, man.
That's what I've heard. That's why I'm hoping. But at the same time, like I get weekly hernias just from pushing, just from straining to use the bathroom. Like I have one right now because at work I was trying to use the bathroom.
Where's the hernia?
It's like it's under the nut, under the left nut.
Oh.
Yeah, every time. It's not like the stomach one.
Yeah, I got one right here.
Ugh.
Right here. But it ain't.
It's not bothering you too much.
To have it fixed, you gotta pay for it.
Yeah, and that's how I feel. Like I just wait for the swelling to go down in a couple of days. You know, and I feel a lot better. Then I take like swelling medicine and stuff.
Laxatives or anything?
No, because when I do that,
You're supposed to.
no. The issue with IBS is it fluctuates. So like, if I start taking laxatives and then my stomach is in a different routine,
Right.
it's horrible. Like I actually can't eat too much fiber because if it turns from, I have constipation. If it turns from that to the other thing.
Go with the best doctor.
Exactly. I got a gastro. I'm going to a gastro
Right.
in September because it's been. I can't eat any real food. I can't eat grains. I can't eat rice. I can't eat cheese. I can't eat any dairy. I can't eat any wheat. I can't eat any wheat. I can't eat.
What the fuck you eat?
All I eat is chicken, sweet potatoes, and green beans.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah.
That's what I eat.
And it keeps me healthy. It keeps me fit. But at the same time, like to not ever be able to eat comfort food. Like sometimes I'll cave in and I'll make like.
To me, a yam or sweet potato, you can't. What about white potatoes?
I mean, they mess me up. Sweet potatoes mess me up too, but like not to the point of like rice. Like I ate rice a couple weeks back just to see if I was still mess. I was out for a week, man. I could not use the bathroom. It was bad.
What
It
about
was bad.
brown rice?
No, that's what I got. That's what I had. That's what I got. I was like, brown rice would work, but it's like something wrong with the things in my stomach where fiber messes me. Basically, anything I ingest messes me up.
And you haven't been to a gastro yet?
Well, I went to a bunch when I was in college, and they said I had IBS, and they put me
I'm
on.
not even sure what that is.
It's irritable bowel syndrome. So they gave me like a diet, and my diet is what I just told you. But I've been doing that diet for 6 years, and my stomach's pain as worse as it's ever been, and it's been like this for years, and I've just been like in a routine of taking care of it.
You need to consistently
Go.
Yeah. Get a blood test and do all that shit.
I was in San Fran before I came here, so like now I'm like steady back on my stuff. That's why I got my own apartment now.
Yeah.
I'm steady back on my stuff, and I can get stuff done that I need to get done because at the end of the day, I'm getting older.
I had, I mean, when my second daughter was born, it was like 80, whatever. But they wrote us a letter saying, oh, by the way, you got Hep C.
Ow.
And back then, no. So for years, me and my wife, we had Hep C for probably, let's see, from 83 to 2000. Fuck, they actually have a cure for that shit now, but it took 20, 30 years.
What did that do to you? Just makes it.
Oh, it slowly kills your liver.
What? And people were just getting it left and right in the 80s?
Yeah, it was so bad that the center CDC came from Atlanta to Columbus and see what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
Because there were so many cases. I mean, she just gave birth and they did something, and
they didn't clean something right. They didn't clean like a spatula,
right.
whatever they use.
That shit,
yeah.
right.
Oh, that makes sense.
My dad goes to Mount Carmel, and he ain't getting better. And he got cancer, and he ain't getting no better. And it gives him 6 weeks to live, and they fucking left a sponge in him. They took the sponge out and he lived a bunch of years.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. To this day, I tell people not to go to Mount Carmel. Mount Carmel is a no-no in Columbus. People know not to go. Yeah, people know not to go. That's crazy. They left a sponge.
Left the sponge.
Almost killed your pops.
Right. Right. Just think how nasty it was.
Yeah, he's probably so sick every day. He was like, well, I don't know what's wrong with me, but they left a sponge.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
Oh.
So much that they gave him just a real short time, and then they took it out. And my mom died before that. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Well, that's one thing I will say to the internet. I do like the internet for, and that's like technology advances. Like people don't die like they used to. People live real long. You go to the doctor a couple times a year. You living real long nowadays. I've been trying to tell people that. That's why I try to tell people, all people that were alive in the 50s, like most of these people are still alive, especially if they weren't like dirt poor, or they didn't stay dirt poor, I should say. Like most of them are still alive, and people don't understand that. Like my grandfather, he passed, But like when I have one grandmother still alive, and I'm like, I have no clue how old this woman is. But she's probably seen some shit, like the 80s and the 90s and the 70s and the 60s. What was the best decade?
Oh, I don't know.
He's like, they're all kind of.
Yeah. I think, during high school, that's probably when everybody's
Yes. I mean, I
coming
thought.
up.
Yes. You went to high school here, though, right?
Yeah.
That's chill.
Yeah.
That's a chill time. I bet Columbus in that time was kind of probably crazy. Like just a totally different world.
It was smaller.
Did you have milkshakes?
There was like, two cop cars and a paddy wagon, and that was the whole east side.
Oh my goodness! Oh, I saw that picture. There's a picture of it.
There was, it was different.
The picture literally says someone put their money together. They all put their money together and bought this paddy wagon for the whatever place it was, some precinct or something. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
That's crazy.
I bet it was a lot easier to like talk to people, meet people, and like in your community as opposed to now. Like they're so big, you can meet anyone anywhere.
Well, things are so terrible now because especially the news. I heard the other day that they used to have a law against propaganda.
Used to.
And about 20 years ago, they said, how stupid. They need to put it back on because this is crazy.
Because if they get rid of it, they can't make the money they're making. It's all a money game now. It's legal to do propaganda in your own country now.
That ain't right.
At all.
And the biggest thing was, I remember when President Kennedy was killed,
mm-hmm.
my mom and dad didn't even vote for him, but it was devastating because people cared back then. Whoever was the president, they voted, and then they fell in line, and then they rooted for the president. But it ain't that way now. This is terrible.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's all propaganda. They can say whatever they want. They can,
and they justify blowing 4 years just to make the country bad, so they can get elected. That sounds like treason to me.
Right? Like, what happened to America? Like, what happened to us taking care of us?
Right.
Now it's just like...
But now they don't care because they want that money.
They want international money, yeah. They don't even care about...
It ain't right.
It's not America anymore.
And I wish the news didn't just spout off the same old crap. They would actually stand up and call out some of these people.
I think history has shown that those people that call them out get killed.
They probably do.
Right? History.
And that's what I was getting to.
Yep.
Because back then, Lee Harvey Oswald, he was the lone gunman and all that. And now I don't think that at all now. I think he was assassinated by the fucking CIA.
Yep. Someone hired him.
And Johnson.
Yep.
It was so plain and day that Johnson, on the plane back, they gave him the fucking oath of office. And then he was so bummed about it. He didn't even go for his second term.
He never wanted.
Because it was such a... I don't know if they... I'm not sure why, but it could have been because he was just fed up with all the bullshit. But Kennedy wanted out of the war. It was plain as day. And as soon as he was dead, it was days. And it was all reversed.
See, they got rid of him.
Reversed.
Conveniently.
4 years later, they're carpet bombing, So, it's crazy.
It's planned, and that's the sad part. Because whoever running America right now, I don't want to say they're not American, but whoever's running the shot is not out here for American people. They're out here.
I don't think so.
No, they're out here to make money.
I don't think they give a shit.
They don't. The average American, they don't care about.
I don't think they do, man.
And it's sad. It's a sad world we've come to.
It right now is terrible. And it's certainly not the America that they planned years or 100 years ago.
And we're only 200 years out.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we're already fucked up.
And look at Rome and all that. They were around a long time.
Tens of thousands. We're on decade 2.
Right.
Because like people just.
And there's infighting and backstabbing and.
We're not even a team.
It's crazy.
But
You see all them people up there in Michigan
Yeah.
marching, and they're all Arabs. And if they hate the country so much, why are you here? I don't understand.
My thing about the marching is what I don't understand is
Yeah,
why.
they're burning the fucking flag.
Well, I mean, why would the marching change anything? Because I like back in the day when I was in college, like I've done that. I went and marched, and I did it a couple times. I did it like twice, and I sat here and I was like, this didn't do shit. I'm just out here getting my ass kicked for no reason. This is stupid.
What were you marching for?
The George Floyd thing.
Oh.
But it wasn't at nighttime when they were rioting. I marched like during the morning, and when I went out there, we were just walking, right?
Yeah.
I got attacked by police. I was like, what the heck happened? But some people might have got violent, and it wasn't us. But someone probably got violent, and they acted how they were supposed to. But at the end of the day, I realized this doesn't do shit at all. It doesn't actually do anything. Like, there could be a march everywhere in the country. That does not mean that the government that wants money is going to look at you and take pity and go, oh, we should change. Because that's not doing anything. I honestly think if we want the America to change, to be honest, what they did when they stormed the White House, that's what you got to do. And I'm just like, it wasn't good, but like they got the message across.
Yeah. Trump wanted Pelosi. He called her up, and Pelosi's the one who said, no, we ain't calling National Guard. But I remember when I was like 15, National Guard was all down Main Street, right?
Really?
With machine guns on the back of their fucking thing. Yeah, there was riots down there in the 60s.
Really? Oh, that makes sense.
And burning cars and all that shit. But my mom had some houses down there. I was working on them. But
This your last building? This the only building you have? You have more buildings? I hope you're not doing the work on those too, are you?
why?
You are?
Yeah.
I just want you to...
Yeah, I mean, I'm...
Like, what's your hobby? What you like to do when you're not working? Nothing. You just work.
I have my wife. And
Oh,
now
yeah.
she's gone.
That makes sense. So now you're just working.
I just don't. Yeah, I mean, it sucks.
3 years is fresh. I remember we were talking about that.
It's terrible.
Yeah. And all you can do is look at the memories, but that's not enough, you know?
And she was never a complainer. She never wanted nothing. I mean,
Right. It's always the best people, you know? Was she older than you or younger?
no, she's 5 years young.
5 years younger?
Yeah, it sucks.
What was your...
And the kids, they don't want their lives. I was gonna give them to them after I go, and,
Yeah.
but they don't want them. My wife hated them.
The properties?
Yeah, she hated them. But she didn't realize, it ain't like when I graduated, there was no jobs.
Right.
No jobs whatsoever.
That wasn't a thing.
And so I just started doing this. And next thing you know, it's 20 years.
And it worked out for you. You got a couple of them.
Yeah.
You own them. That's a big. So I'm just gonna say, like, that's the new American dream is owning property, because most people my age, we kind of understand what the prices.
They've made it
impossible.
Almost out of your reach.
Yeah.
Because everything's so goddamn expensive.
When I graduated college, the cheapest house I could get anywhere in Columbus was literally $150, and I graduated college, $150,000. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I don't have $20K right now,
Right.
and it's been like that, and it's only gotten higher ever since I graduated college. In Columbus, at least. I'll go out to Arizona.
Well, you gotta buy the ones that need work.
Exactly.
You know?
Those are still 120.
That's the ones I wanted.
Right.
But
Corporations bought them up, knocked it all down.
they did.
That's what.
did.
It happened too quick
They
for
bought
it.
some of them for $2,000 or $3,000 on Lockmore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they didn't pay almost nothing.
The problem is the sham.
$6,000.
The sham. The pandemic sham. They saw that we were about to buy them up. That's when everyone was about to buy up property in America, because they were talking about this is the biggest economic potential ever, and then boom, a pandemic happens out of nowhere.
Right.
Everyone loses their money. No one has any money. Everyone loses work.
Profited billionaires. And the goddamn chief justices have so much. They got a lot of stock in
Yep.
Meyer, whatever that.
All of that stuff.
And they were making money off of that shit.
They were making so much money.
Mean, it was such a scam. I remember the first time they counted. They said, "Well, that score's too low." And then after that, they started counting anybody that died
They put COVID.
because on the news I heard them say that's too low. And then anybody. It was
Propaganda. They were pumping propaganda in the media too.
Yeah.
And everyone, they had all of us people arguing about whether or not, like, what to do, that they could just do what they want in the background. That's what the real scam was. It was misdirection. It wasn't. That thing was just sent to separate us. That's it. Just to separate people. Like, oh, you don't have a mask on? Well, I have a mask, so I'm better. You know what I'm saying?
I was out. I got another place out east. And the neighbor was two yards away, and they were bitching at me because I didn't have a mask on. And my God, we were fucking 100 feet apart.
And we're outside.
And outside, you know.
And that's what I'm saying. It was all propaganda to make that
and
shit happen.
And they was totally free. And the hospitals loved it.
Yeah.
They loved putting that shit on it. My wife, I take her to the hospital. They make me leave. I couldn't even stay with her.
Same. I was seeing a girl at that time. Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yep.
Terrible. And they kept those policies, and some of them they still have.
Yeah.
You know, they loved that shit.
Yep. That's when she was sick. That's when you were taking her.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Yeah, it was terrible, man.
That's real bad. Those are times. Those are the moments you want. You know.
You go over there and sit in the waiting room, and you got people puking all over.
Right, acting crazy and stuff. Man, I hate that. I don't even go. I don't even go.
I took my wife. It was a Friday, and I had her drink a whole bunch of water. I said, I know they're gonna take urine and fucking whatever and blood test.
Mm-hmm.
So she did. And as soon as she got over there, they started pumping her full of fluids. And by Sunday, they wanted me to pull the plug on because she was in a fucking coma. And thank God I said no.
She came out of it?
And they moved her. I didn't even have insurance at OSU.
Yeah.
They moved her OSU, and 10 days later she walked out. And they wanted me to pull her plug.
That's crazy.
And, you know, I talked to a bunch of other people, and except for the name, everything else was the same.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
They're probably making money off of that. They have to be. They have to make money off of that.
I remember the doctor was like this fucking tall, and there was another one, I mean, we walked in a couple of days ago, and now they want me to pull her plug. Yeah, I had to sit down. I swear to God, or I was going to fall.
That's crazy to say.
It is crazy,
and especially since it happened to be she was fine.
Yeah, 10 days later, and at that time I was so freaked. I didn't know if she was ever going to get better.
Right.
It was rough. It was rough. They had
bet.
the tube down her throat.
I bet that was hard to see.
Oh my God. And they had to tie her down because they sure kept wanting to pull it out.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, because it has to be terrible.
Ugh.
Whatever. We never went back to Riverside.
No, I don't see. And it's crazy because no matter what hospital I've been to in Columbus, they're all bad like that. People go up to Cleveland Clinic to get stuff done because it's
yeah, but they're like fourth in the world.
Yeah.
OSU's like 100 and something.
Yeah.
But Cleveland Clinic is supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah. My granny passed there though, but she had cancer, but her kidney failed. But because she had cancer, they couldn't give her a new kidney. Yeah. That's how she passed. So I kind of have a bad taste in my mouth from Cleveland Clinic, but at the same time, I know they're like the best in whatever. But I don't like going to the doctor in general. It just kind of
but you have to.
Right, or else it's going to get worse.
You got to stay on top of it. I don't understand the cancer. I had a heart valve put in April last year, and they cut out a bunch of other cancer in other places. And why didn't this shit show up? It was 2 weeks after my heart valve, and they looked they looked for every reason in the world not to do the heart valve. They put it off 7 years because of the cancer.
Oh my goodness.
And finally I was falling out.
Right, like the heart valve needed to be changed.
And they said, okay, we'll do it. But they looked for every reason. And then 2 weeks after going to rehab, that's the first symptoms I got. 2 weeks later.
Really, cancer?
Yeah, well, yeah, but I didn't know it. I mean, why didn't it show up?
And see,
It's called myeloma.
myeloma.
Yeah, multiple myeloma.
Oh.
And
Did they put something inside of you when they did the heart valve?
yeah, they replaced the one of them valves.
That could have caused it. You don't think?
I don't know.
I see, and I don't know anything about cancer, but all I know is it's very interesting how people get it. It's like,
Well, I had cancer on my knees,
oh,
but it was a total different kind. I mean, I've had skin cancer 3 or 4 other places. They just cut it out or freeze it off or do something.
really?
Yeah.
Is
It's
it just
from the sun?
I was about to say, is the sun killing you? Like, well, that's crazy, Captain.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But like, I don't think about that because that's crazy to me. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. Sorry, that's not. But at the same time, like, at least they found it. I know it was 2 weeks later, but
I didn't go to the hospital until October.
oh my God!
6 months later.
God, Captain!
I knew I was hurting, but I just thought it was muscle pain.
Captain, you gotta. Oh my. Oh, so you're saying stay on top of that? I'm
At the 3-month mark, I went to this doctor. It took me 6-7 months to get the appointment. He's supposed to be an internist,
yeah.
And all he heard was I was in pain. And he thought I wanted dope or something.
See, they always think that crap.
And it wasn't that at all.
You're like,
Look at, I'm fucking,
wait,
I just want an answer here.
you don't know what's happening.
And then 3 months go by. I mean, he even, I went off on smoking because I was wrong. I shouldn't have yelled at him. But I was pissed. I thought it was, they wanted to, I don't get none of them vaccines.
Right.
Pneumonia or any of that
Yeah.
shit. And I thought they called me in the office and they wanted me to get a shot. And I thought they had an answer about what I really wanted to know.
Yeah.
And so
They wasted your time asking you to get a
I was
vaccine.
pissed.
I would have been pissed too.
I was pissed.
Like, hey, I'm trying to figure out what the hell wrong with me. You over here trying to push a vaccine on me.
And he wrote me a nasty letter. And then 3 months later, I hope he found out what a shitty doctor he is. I mean, unbelievable, man.
Oh, that's his son.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. I helped him with his trash the other day. He was like right here, and I was like, Captain, I can take that if you want.
Yeah, he can't hear for shit.
Oh, really? Okay, that makes sense.
I want him to get a fucking hearing aid because, my God, it's harder than hell talking to him. If he ain't looking at you, he ain't hearing you.
He was walking down the stairs, and I said something to him, and he just said, I was like, oh, okay, you can't hear
He
me.
didn't hear you.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Actually, this is actually a true story. I
Are you
literally
waiting?
saw
Are you
him
waiting for Gary?
try to say something to him.
Oh, I
and
feel you.
he couldn't hear a word he was saying. He was right next to
I
him.
will, because I mean,
Because, lots of people survive. They've got it now at one. They got like 10 years,
yeah,
but there's no cure. So you gotta keep
right.
doing it.
You gotta keep going back.
Yeah, it's not one of them they can carry. But they've made a lot of advancements.
Yeah, they always say diet, and I'm like, I don't know how much that's gonna help. You know what I'm saying? Like, the doctor, whatever,
Well, for
diet.
you, diet is,
The only thing I can do,
yeah.
and it still sucks. But this bathroom's real big. It gets a lot of space. There was a space, Goodale Park. I was gonna move up there, right? It was a place that's like this, 900. It was like $100 more, right? My bedroom was smaller than that bathroom in that place. Yeah, and it was like I walked in, I was like, I felt like a giant. I was like, what's going on? So it was like this place or that place. Yeah. And when I came in here and I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, this place.
Yeah.
It was spacious, I thought the guy that was here before didn't have good lighting because he didn't put lights up. But you see me, I got lights, you
Yeah.
know. I turned the light on for you. I was like, he's going to need to see.
Yeah.
Because I like that. I like that. And then Chris made me feel better. The first day he came and talked to me, he was like,
Chris is nice.
yeah, he was like, I've been here 13, like, not 13, but like 10 something years. 5 years.
I don't know
So-
how he's been here for years. That's for sure.
I feel that.
But stay on top of this shit, man.
I will, Captain.
I mean, you're gonna have to start liking doctors.
Right. I'm gonna have to make. What I'm gonna do is get my own doctor. I've always gone to my mom's doctor, and like now I'm a grown man. I've been a grown man.
You need a specialist.
Exactly. I got to get my own doctors. Well, I didn't get my whole. I finally got health insurance now.
Especially a gastro guy.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah. Because I can't keep living like this, man. I get medication, but my medication is fucking. It's okay. Like it helps for a couple of hours, you know. It doesn't.
Is it for pain?
Yeah, it's for pain. That's it.
Oh.
Like it's just.
Yeah, that shit don't work.
Yeah, it's just for pain. Because it's all. It's like yeah, but it's okay.
I probably eat too many Tylenol. And
Ugh.
the Tylenol, you know, since I had Hep C for all them years,
Mm-hmm.
the liver and kidneys, so you got to watch taking all that shit.
Whew. That's crazy the damage it took on that.
Oh, yeah.
And the doctors gave it.
Yeah, they wrote a letter saying, oh, by the way. It's crazy.
That's so. That makes me so mad. It was just like, what the heck, man?
You go to the hospital and they give you shit.
Ugh. So you're gonna make me not go to the hospital. I'm joking.
No,
I get a specialist. I get a specialist.
You got to go.
Yeah, I get a specialist. That's just hospitals. I get a specialist.
I had a couple of good. Dr. Michaels at OSU, but he retired. No, he heads up the Ohio Health Plan now.
Oh, okay. He
But
did
he
something.
was my wife's, and he was real
It
good.
was great.
And I had a Dr. Maybe, and he was great, but he retired. He's a preacher now.
Oh, that's nice.
He's probably preaching over there in Africa or something.
Yeah. That sounds nice,
Just
actually.
think how much money. In fact, he was the first doctor in town to be giving out the actual care for it, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
older doctor.
He wasn't that too. He was young, actually.
When you met him,
He's still young.
really?
Yeah. But he must have made a fortune because he retired.
That's nice. That's nice.
But you got to find somebody that's real good and actually cares about you.
And that's the thing. That's about yeah. 'Cause it's hard. It's hard to find that. Some people just want you in and out. That's how it was when I went to OSU doctors. That's why I don't know what's wrong with me. 'Cause they were just kind of getting me out the door.
I think that's the best place to go.
Well, I went to OSU student doctors. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Like the doctors, but it was like they weren't the doctors.
No.
They're the people taking blood and shit, like
Yeah, you need
specialists.
to go. They're doctors now, though.
Yeah, now they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were just trying to get me out the door. They just thought I wanted something. I was like, I don't want anything. I just want to know why my stomach hurts every day.
Right.
Like, I just want to know why I'm in pain every day. They helped me out. Don't get me wrong.
And the opiate shit was crazy. They were probably just
Pushing it.
putting but then they went the other way. They wouldn't give you nothing, you know.
When I was in California, they wouldn't even give me my prescribed allergy medicine. Yeah, Allegra D, because they were making meth with it out there. Apparently. But I'm not addicted to that shit, but I've been taking it since high school, and if I don't take it, my fucking sinuses are fucked. So, yeah. It probably has meth in
I
it.
used to take that stuff, and I couldn't breathe, you know, because maybe my mom or whatever, they said, "Oh, Valley, you know," but I went to the doctor and quit taking that shit,
Mm-hmm.
and I started Afrin, you know.
Afrin?
It's got the same chemical, except it wasn't nose spray. And
Oh.
he says, just wait a half hour or 45 minutes. And you know, I got rid of that shit, and I don't even take it no more.
Really?
I haven't taken it for years.
You don't have allergies?
No,
That's what's up.
nothing.
Huh.
But you get a cold and it would be 100 times worse
Ugh.
because of you're addicted to fucking nose spray.
Yep. Yep. I've never done nose spray because I don't. My thing is I don't ingest anything weirdly. Like if it goes to go in my body weirdly.
Yeah, but you can't breathe. You know.
Yeah.
You can't breathe.
You got to open it up.
And then that makes you breathe. And
I'm addicted to vapor rub.
I'm allergic to cigarette smoke.
Oof.
And everybody in my family smokes.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Oof.
But not my dad. But,
Yeah.
but
Cigarette smoke is crazy.
today, it's so ironic that the way it's gone, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because back then, everybody smoked.
Right.
Everybody.
I mean, nowadays people do. Everyone does too. They got it. They got this generation. Do you know what they're smoking on? Vapes. Those little vape things. Everyone smokes a vape. When I say everyone has a vape, everyone has a vape. I don't vape,
No.
but everyone. It's the same thing, but a new generation of it.
It's not quite as cigarette. Now, pipe tobacco and cigar
Mhm.
wouldn't bother me.
Oh, okay.
Just
The cigarette smoke,
cigarette.
just to chemically smoke.
It's crazy.
I tell buddies that I know that do smoke. I'm like, why don't you just roll your own tobacco? I bet you'll have more fun doing it.
That's what my brother and his wife did. They rolled around.
Oh, that's nice because they know they know you're allergic to it too. They don't care.
That's not,
They don't care about that. It has nothing to do with my
that ain't an
safety.
issue. But they need to quit. They need to quit.
They younger than you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
My mom, she had quit 20 years and she still got lung cancer. So
Really?
it's
It's gonna stick. He was smoking tobacco when I was in California, and I came back, and he was deep in smoking. He was deep.
yeah.
Got tuberculosis in one of his lungs. He can't smoke at all. He can't smoke a thing now.
That's bad.
Yeah, and that's how you know, like, he was smoking way too much tobacco. Got tuberculosis. It's because you know what a bong is.
Yeah.
The dude was hitting tobacco in a bong.
Really.
I was like, dude, you're insane. Cause the bong has water in it, so he
It's
was in
almost like what them Arabs do.
hookah. The hookah.
Hookah.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
got a hookah thing right there in the corner,
Oh, that's nice. That's funny.
across from the pizza place, right at the
He
northeast corner.
that's what got him into it because he was smoking hookah. That's what got we went to Ohio State, so he was smoking hookah. I didn't know he was smoking hookah, and he got into nicotine and tobacco. I don't touch that stuff.
You figured they'd put pot in there or something, you know?
Thank you, Captain.
Jesus.
I don't understand that.
I don't either.
It's recreational now.
I know.
Isn't that crazy?
I know.
That's crazy.
It's about time.
It's about time. That's what. You're paying out the ass
It's
for it, though.
always been about money, you know?
Right?
And they ruining your whole life.
It's crazy the amount of people in prison is recreational everywhere.
Unbelievable.
I literally think about it. I'm just like, this can't be legal.
If there's people in jail for pot, they should let them out.
They should let them out.
That ain't right.
That's not right at
But
all.
it's all about police wanting their money
Yep.
and shit like that.
So you've
Crazy.
been working on houses 100. Oh, not I said 100 years. You've been working on houses since 1900s.
No.
Wait, is that?
I started. Fuck, I remember. I was like 14.
Damn. I was wondering, like, yesterday when you go ahead though.
Yeah.
You said the other day, like, oh, it'd be nothing. I was like, what do you mean? Like, you've done this before? That's what I was like, have you done this? But you've been doing this since you were 14.
Well, I wasn't doing this.
Yeah, but you were learning the
I remember
craft.
the first water heater I put in, I threw my tools away.
Oh wow.
It was so hard.
You didn't have. It wasn't. Yeah, I bet.
I didn't know what I was doing,
Right.
but
Got it in there.
I did.
Yep.
I never wanted to do another one, but I sure did.
You put a lot of those in.
Oh, yeah.
That's good skills to have. That's good
I
skills.
think so.
Yeah, I mean that's why.
What you need to do is have those skills and then have a good job.
Yep. My job is teaching me those skills.
Yeah.
That's how I knew to pull out the back panel that morning because at my job I'm a technician, so they're teaching me how to like fix things. My whole job is fixing stuff. That's what they're teaching me, and that's how I was like, okay, the water valve can only go this direction. So I opened it up, and I was like,
Yeah, but it wasn't.
It wasn't that. Yeah, exactly. But at the same time,
this was a drain issue.
at the same time though, I'm learning, you know, and that's the biggest thing because I want to be able to learn to do this stuff too. Because I've always, like I told you yesterday, I've always wanted to own a building, even if it's my own house, own a house and rent it out or like own it out because it's like that's the only way to have not only generational wealth right now, but it's also the only way to have income.
And it don't matter where it is.
Exactly.
I mean, wherever you can find anything.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's not in the better area,
Nope.
but it don't matter.
I tell people buy up Franklinton now because it's going to be gentrified in the next 3 years.
It's too late for Franklin.
It's too because they already got in there.
Oh my God.
They already got in there. All those high rises, you know, the most expensive apartment complex in Columbus is right behind K.O.R.L, right before Franklinton. And my buddy, she lived there. She got her car broken into 6 times.
I don't blame
And I told her, I'm like, unfortunately, they didn't tell you in the hood. You right in Franklinton.
Right.
You're right there.
Believe me,
Mhm.
that was flood zone down there.
Yeah.
So I hope they got it fixed. It's been many years. I think that was in the 80s that it flooded there last.
So there was a flood not too long ago, a couple months, and it wasn't a bad flood, but the entire river, like the street where the river was gone. It was
Franklinton?
Yeah, it was at right at K.O.R.L, which is right on Franklinton. That river flooded, and obviously we work out there. I gotta show you. I'll show you a video or a picture one day. But it was so high, the walkway and all the trees were underwater.
Wow.
Like where people sit and watch fireworks, all underwater.
Wow.
It was over all of that, and to the point where people didn't even know there was something there. And I took videos, and the next day I was like, I didn't even know this shit was here because it was that much submerged. There was snakes. Yeah, I was there. There was snakes and beavers and all types of critters coming out the water because their homes got flooded.
Right.
And I was just like, wow, fish were popping out the water. It was wild. So I bet it was a really bad flood zone. And they made that big old drenching ditch in front of K.O.R.L to stop the floods. At K.O.R.L, there's actually a thing on the water that actually explains that, like where the flood zone was. Yeah.
Well, you ought to look up that it crosses right in the middle of 315. You know where the river's meeting out there.
Mm-hmm.
It comes up and blocks all that. But I think they've only done it once or twice.
Mm-hmm. It got real bad. It doesn't rain like it used to. It doesn't snow like it used to.
It's going to.
Really?
I mean, it's got to.
At some point.
It goes in cycles.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not looking forward to the next blizzard. I guess you were here for the blizzard back in the 80s.
Oh yeah.
I know it was a real bad one.
It was
A couple.
2 of them.
Yep. Everyone.
Blizzard of 89 that's when my daughters.
Mm-hmm. I hear stories about that like it was a horror movie.
It was bad.
Ugh.
It was bad. And before that, it rained, it snowed, and then it rained, and then it deep freeze, and then it snowed, and the stupid mayor had him put all the snow down the middle of 4th and Summit.
Why?
So down the middle of it, there's this huge
Mound.
drift, and then it turned up solid ice. It was probably there till April or May.
Oh my goodness.
And just every once in a while, there was a cross street that was open. Not every street.
Yeah.
Just every once in a while. But it was like a big snow mound. Summit Ford. There was that much snow that they couldn't deal with it.
In Michigan, I see some of those mounds, but they have a place for them. But like, I see some of those.
They get snow up.
Yeah, but I guess that was unprecedented when that happened.
Yeah.
That's absolutely crazy. Well, hey, I bet we could talk all day. I'm picking your brain, but I'm gonna let you get some food.
Yeah.
You be easy then. Thank you for fixing it, Captain. Just let me know.